I'm Chris Hernandez. Good evening and welcome to the 11 p.m. project. Burnt and scorched. Will the fire season ever stop? And we will gain insights of our current drought issue and how it is affecting us. But first off, hot, dusty, ravage, bushfires. They have been shaping the land and causing havoc for centuries. And every year from October to April is just a disaster waiting to happen. You can just call it a national disaster of ash and suffering. There was no exception within the last decade, which consisted of dozens of fires, mass land loss, a range of firefighting equipment, and loss of hundreds of lives. Here is a short preview of what can just happen.
City lights go down at night and you lay miles away. You can count on me to keep you from harm, the one to save the day. I'll be watching for your light in the sky to tell me you're scared and you need me there. And you don't have to run and hide, 'cause that's when I fly right in. You can take my hand. I can be your superhero, baby. The one that's gonna save you if you're in danger. You know who to call whenever you fall. I'll be there to catch you and come to your rescue. Let me be your superhero, baby. Let me be your superhero, baby. Let me be your superhero. I can be yours, I can be yours. I can show you superpowers you can never train. We can fly around the world in one night. And there's nothing.
Here's the story. Years of fires have seen each one become more ferocious than the last, wreaking havoc wherever they start and where they will lead to. In the earlier 2001 Christmas bushfire, there was substantial loss, but thankfully no lives were taken away from us. As you can see, these fires themselves are quite horrific by themselves, but the worst of these infernos are still to come. Just last year, on February 7, one of Australia's largest bushfire catastrophes, after the Ash Wednesday fire of 1983, struck the state of Victoria. The fires lasted for just a week, but caused widespread damage wherever they came. With the loss of 173 lives and over 400 injuries, you can just see the devastation this caused. During the time, there was a build-up of flammable material and a bushfire was inevitable, but no one would know how big it would become. At the time of the bushfire, the current policy was to fight or flight, where they choose to either get up and leave early or stay to fight their property. Unfortunately, this was the cause and controversy for the loss of lives. The government are now putting laws in place and different response techniques to combat this tragedy from happening again. A year on, and the survivors from the devastating mark left on our country's history are now pulling away what they have left with the generous support donated by the heartful Australians. Give these people the second chance they need to begin a new life and hope to forget their horrific experience. And we know that there will be another disaster in the future, but will we be ready? We just have to wait and see.
Show you superpowers you can never train. We can fly around the world in one night. And there's nothing that can keep me away, 'cause my only weakness is when I can see you. Don't worry now. With me you're safe and sound, and I won't let you down. Even if
dry, hot, living without water. Does this all sound familiar? Yes, I'm talking about a drought, but not just any drought, a drought we will remember.
I can be a superhero, baby, the one that's gonna save you if you're in danger. You know who to call whenever you fall. I'll be there to catch you and come to your rescue. Let me be a superhero, baby. Let me be a superhero, baby. Let me be a superhero, baby. I can be yours, I can be yours. Let me be a superhero, baby. Let me be a superhero, baby. Let me be a superhero, baby. I can be yours, I can be yours.
Over the past century, this country of ours has just become overwhelming in heat, and substantially a loss of water. No wonder we are called the Red Centre. The cause of this dry spell across our land is because of the constant low pressure system in the north, which doesn't allow rainfall. More significantly, the El Nino, or Baby Jesus is in English, has come upon this nation of ours over the years, causing heat waves and dryness, causing little or no rainfall at all. This has made the Northern Territory dry and significantly hot, especially over the last couple of years. As you see, the grounds have returned into a dry dust and plant life has died. Will there ever be an end to this dry spell? Extensive research points to no, because of where we are situated in the world and how the wind currents coincide with the rest of the world. But that isn't the only reason. You all know the great mountain ranges, a spectacular sight on the eye, but a blow on our country. The ranges let little or no rain at all to hover over Central and Western Australia, where water is needed the most. Our country's government have tried desperately to cure the dry spell with water restrictions, which have allowed us to save crucial amounts of water that we will really need. And just recent in Sydney Water and Queensland Water, there are desalination systems to recycle water and remove salt water so that it can be suitable enough to drink. They have also made building regulations with new homes that they have a rainwater tank to save water and keep reserves if they want to need it for future. With these new regulations and more to put in the place, like not watering after 8 p.m. and before 5 p.m, will hopefully save some and probably the most needed resource for the country. But is this enough? Well, we all hope so. In the later years to come, we tell. Back to you, Chris.
There was a lot to think about tonight, but is there a stop to these fires? And will they grow any stronger? Will the people of Black Saturday recover, and is there a solution to our drought crisis? And is Australia in for another scorched year or a chilled heaven? Time will tell. I'm Chris Hernandez. Good night.